Yeah, what a game.
And max feel splurging. Living proof what you can have, keep working, okay? People let it talk, they say whatever. Opinions change just like the weather. I got a question for whoever. Who do it better?
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single...
I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. Partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. He little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money, who he talking to? Homie hop it, need a they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is Topic Discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide, stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone.
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight. Big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. Hey, I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays when I'm doing shows. Gotta get.
Yeah. Run that back,
I fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us when they finding out. I be taking straight losses, like what you crying about? I done put blood, sweat, and tears in, that's what I'm down about. Know it costs to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team, they gotta stay for round. They gon' be talking loud, block out the south. Gotta know who's gon' get it done, whether we home or out of town. In the state, gon' run them down.
Yeah, back in my bag again. I started rapping to jump out of. Oh yeah, my daddy's son. Around that time, I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But those for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Chark. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 17 carries, 106 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. Now he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you...
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He'll complete this one to Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
This one swung out to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Stroud off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Kyron Williams is... All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Stroud's throw brought in by Watson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Stroud to throw it.
Rolling to his left.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Stroud sets up the play action.
Sliding out of the pocket. Shifts by him, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Derek Barnes in on the stop.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Flush to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. They go back to the ground with Williams. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Off the draw, here's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Stroud looking to throw.
And this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
3rd and goal, Stroud.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They begin the drive with Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. As Stroud now to throw. Flushed out right. Shifts past him at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Stroud. Steps away to his left. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Again, it's Williams.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. We got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's
Hey, DJ. Hey, YB, let pipe him up, bro.
They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. All I know is when I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell, huh? They don't want no problems. 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 All I know is when I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell.
I ain't take no losses in a minute. Scored touchdown through the critic. Came a long way from the trenches. Still be making plays in the trenches. I'm from New Orleans. I'm a saint with a demon in my head. Yeah, I told him chill. Lil' bro still spinning like a fan. Lord on my mama. He been playing like this since he was in college. So fast like a rocket. Part of the reason they can't stop him. You don't know how I feel. Come from nothing, turn up quick. You don't know how I feel. Turn them losses into a whip. Yeah, treat the beat like $4.
Real quick. Baby, go. Yeah. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm good in my hood like they call me the blessing. You jacking my side, you gotta come and check it.
Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. Back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got her. And yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the
to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas. But I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on E!
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Play action. Here's Stroud, escaping the pressure right. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Taken down at the 42. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 17 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes and prep.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Oh, nice move. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. DJ Chark. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stroud. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Kalijah Kancey in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kyron Williams. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. On 1st down, here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11. Stroud working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Giants at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Stroud. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And going deep for Hill. That is incomplete. So we are at half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now the Giants set to take over on offense.
1st and 10. Stroud. Flush to his right. Oh, what a catch by Ayuk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And Shark hauls it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
That's once again complete to Chark.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Seahawks are going to have it here.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Here we go with Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To about the 35, 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Williams. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Stroud. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is caught at the 20.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
103 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Williams diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York.
Yeah, I should have served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on a quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touch down, run the money up. One-on-one. Water, a little vinegar mix, it's tough enough to take another. Still plenty room, you get money with my run, been nothing but a stun. I done up a bunch of them, this what got them ducking me. They don't come out the house like a punishment. The ones they jumping me. 4 or 5 years when they work is numbing me. Too forever, she won't rushing me. Ask anybody what's up with me. Rollin' butter off